Thank you so much for your patience. We've been experiencing some technical difficulties, but we'll be starting now. So yeah, I'll be leading you through a 60-minute Vinyasa class, and we'll begin. For this practice, you'll need a block and a strap, but if you're at home, feel free to use a book or any other things that can replace a block. And for the strap, you can use a scarf or even a shirt. We'll begin in Child's Pose, big toes together, knees wide apart, walking your hands out in front of you and relaxing your chest into the mat. Feel free to rest your forehead as well. And begin to notice your breath, whether it may be fast or slow, without changing it just yet. Begin to start lengthening your inhales and equally deepening your exhales. Maybe finding your Ujjayi breath or your ocean breath. This is made from constricting your throat. Breathing in through the back body. And together we'll take 10 focused breaths. Inhale and exhale to prepare. And inhale 1. Exhale 1. Inhale 2. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 3. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 5. Exhale 5. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Inhale 7. Exhale 7. Inhale 8. Exhale 8. Inhale 9. Exhale 9. Inhale 10. And exhale 10. From here, feel free to set your sankalpa, your intention for today's practice. Maybe sending some of the love you cultivate today on your mat to someone in need. And then slowly begin to start adding movement into the body. On your next inhale, slowly begin to walk your hands towards the right side of your body, maybe tenting your fingertips. And to get a little deeper into the left side body, feel free to place your left palm on top of your right hand. With every inhale, feeling a lengthening in your left side body. One more breath. And inhale, slowly walk your hands back through center, moving towards your left side. For a little extra, feel free to place your right palm on top of your left hand and finding the lengthening in your right side body. On your next inhale, slowly walk your hands back through center. And from here, take one breath. And on your inhale, slowly walk your hands towards your knees, coming into a seated position. Feel free to sit on your heels, or if you'd like, you can sit on a block, whatever's comfortable. And from here, we'll begin to start adding movements. So you can allow your hands to rest on top of your thighs, and we'll move our shoulders. So on your inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale down your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Now we'll move in the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale, release down your front body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Inhale back to neutral spine, and we'll take some neck rolls. So on your exhale, release chin to chest. Inhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, maybe taking a full revolution. If that feels good right now, moving in one direction and then maybe the other. You can even shake your head yes or no if that feels good. Allowing yourself one more breath. Your next inhale brings you to neutral spine. Head is stacked over shoulders, and shoulders are stacked over hips. So from here, we'll be taking a shoulder opener. So feel free to grab your strap or your scarf from behind you. If not, I'll show you if you don't have your prop. So what we'll be doing is you'll bring your right hand over, sweep your right hand up into the air, left arm behind you, and reaching for your fingertips. So I'll turn to face you guys and I'll grab the strap. So from here, right arm sweeps and you can grab. You'll feel a nice tricep opener. Breathing into this pose. If you'd like to move a little deeper and you do have your strap, feel free to walk your hands a little closer until eventually they may touch. If you don't have your strap, feel free to stay like this. You'll still get the same benefits. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Maybe taking a few movements, shaking it out. And we'll move onto the left side. So we'll sweep the left arm into the air and the right arm behind us. Finding that bind once again, if you have it, or using your strap. Maybe after each inhale, walking your hands a little closer to each other, doing whatever feels comfortable in your body right now. On your next inhale, release and shake it out. And I'll turn to the side once again. So from here, we'll take an unconventional cat-cow, but it'll be the same movements. So for today's practice, we'll be exploring eagle pose. So we'll start with opening our eagle arms. So for the first one, you can make goalposts with your hands and bring your right elbow underneath your left, wrapping your arms around and reaching for your left palm. If this is too much today, feel free to grab opposite elbows. So from here on your inhale, you'll lift your elbows up towards the sky, finding an arch in your back. And exhale around your spine, elbows to stomach. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale back to neutral spine. And from here, we'll take a few more, but a more expressed version. So you'll see what I mean in a second. On your inhale, lifting your elbows up and maybe even lifting your hips off the earth. Finding a nice arch in your back. And exhale around your spine, sit bones to heels. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, rise. Holding here for one breath. And exhale, round. Holding here for one breath. Inhale back to neutral spine, and we'll release our bind, maybe shaking it out. And from here, we'll cross the right arm across our body and grabbing the right arm with our left hand. From here, if you'd like a little extra, turn towards your right shoulder. One more breath. And exhale, release, shaking it out if you'd like. And then we'll take eagle arms on the left side, making those goal posts once again, and bringing your left arm underneath this time, reaching for your right palm. And we'll start our cat-cows. Inhale, elbows up towards the sky, and exhale around the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then we'll take the fully expressed versions. Inhale, hips off the mat, arching your back, and exhale round. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale, holding here for one breath. And exhale around your spine, chin to chest. Bringing those elbows in, holding here for one more breath. And then inhale to a neutral spine and exhale, release. Shaking it out if you'd like. And then we'll cross the left arm over our body and grabbing it with our right arm. From here, if you'd like a little extra, feel free to look over your left shoulder. Inhale back to neutral and exhale, release. Shaking it out if you'd like. And from here, we'll move into puppy pose. Walking the hands out in front of us and melting our hearts into the mat. Feel free to rest your forehead onto the mat, or even your chin if that's accessible to you. Two more breaths. Then on your next inhale, slowly begin to walk your hands up towards your knees. And from here, we'll swing our legs around, preparing for our shoelace pose. So for the first one, we'll be taking half shoelace. So I'll actually move to face you guys for this. So you'll lengthen your right leg in front of you and cross the left leg over top. Heel toe your foot out towards the edge. Feel free to stay here seated, maybe even moving the flesh behind you, making sure your sit bones are grounded. So yeah, you can stay here, or if you'd like, on your inhale, sweeping your arms up into the air, and exhale to fold forward. This is an extreme hamstring opener and calves. So make sure to take it at your own pace and don't do anything that feels too uncomfortable. This pose will help prepare us for eagle, opening the hips up. One more breath wherever you are. And then inhale, slowly rise up. Feel free to release your bind, maybe planting both soles of the feet onto the mat and windshield wiping your knees side to side. Then we'll move onto the left leg, straightening the left leg in front of you and crossing your right leg over top. Heel toe your foot towards the outside. You can inhale here and stay, or if you'd like, on your exhale, folding forward. If you'd like to intensify the hamstring stretch, try making sure your back is flat. And one more breath. And then inhale, slowly rise if you folded. And all together, exhale, release the bind. Maybe planting both soles onto the mat once again. And windshield wiping your knees side to side. And then from here, we'll find tabletop as gracefully as you can. Maybe tucking your legs behind you and walking your hands out in front of you. So from here, we'll take three breaths in Dancing Tiger, exploring the movements here, taking any that feel good before we begin our Surya Namaskar A or our Sun Salutation A's. Preparing the body for a half mandala flow. That'll come a little later. One more breath. And then inhale back to neutral spine. Exhale, tuck your toes and send your sit bones up and back for our first down dog of the day. So from here, make sure that you create a straight line from your wrist to your shoulders to your hips. You can bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out the dog. Getting comfortable in this position. One more breath here. And on your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, tiptoe to the top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up. Maybe taking a shoulder roll if you'd like. Getting comfortable in our Tadasana mountain pose. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Palms face forward. Shoulders are stacked over hips and hips are stacked over ankles. Feel free to take a few breaths here, coming back to your sankalpa or your intention that you may have set, or taking a water break. One more breath. And then we'll begin our Surya Namaskar A, or Sun Salutation A sequence. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank pose. From here, feel free to drop your knees onto the mat. As you inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, release in one motion, keeping your elbows pinned beside you. Untuck your toes and inhale for baby cobra, hands off the mat. And on your exhale, planting your hands, moving through tabletop into down dog. We'll take 2 breaths here, aiming to find external rotation in your shoulders. Taking any movements you may need. On your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. And inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Great job, guys. So we'll do 2 more of those. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step back. And we'll move through this movement called a Vinyasa. So on your exhale, maybe bring your knees to the mat. Inhale, shift your weight forward, and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, keeping your elbows pinned beside you. Inhale, maybe full cobra this time. And exhale, moving through tabletop into down dog. Two more breaths here. Maybe moving your gaze to your shins, to your upper thighs, or to your belly button if that's accessible. And on your exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms up overhead, and exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Last one, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and move through your Vinyasa, median down dog. Inhale to shift your weight forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale for a heart opener, either cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. One more breath. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms up overhead, and exhale, Tadasana. Great job, guys. Feel free to come back to your breath if you may have lost it, or get a water break if you'd like. We'll begin our Mandala Namaskar in a few breaths. One more breath wherever you are. And then we'll begin. So we'll take the eagle arm bind once again, and if this is too much, feel free to grab opposite elbows at any or opposite shoulders at any time. We'll begin with the left arm under, making those goalposts once again, crossing your left underneath. From here, we'll take Ukutasana, chair pose. Inhale here and sink your hips back. Feel free to lift all 10 toes off the mat to make sure your weight is centered. You can lift your elbows up and sink your hips lower on every exhale. One more breath. And inhale, lift your right foot off the mat, hovering it. Ooh. And exhale, step it back, high crescent lunge. Feel free to hang out here, or if you'd like to add a little bit of movement, on your inhale, lifting your elbows towards the sky, finding that arch, and exhale around your spine, elbow to stomach. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to neutral spine. And exhale, release your bind, opening up into warrior two. Back foot's at a 90-degree angle, and your left knee is tracking towards your left pinky toe. Just your gaze is towards your left middle finger. Feel free to hang out here, or if you'd like to add a little bit of a shoulder opener and the tricep opener that we did at the beginning of class, you can reach your right arm up overhead and reach for your left arm behind you. So I can turn around really quick so you guys can see what I'm doing. And feel free to use your strap at any point. Making sure your hips are open here. One more breath. On your next exhale, release if you took the bind. And all together, flip the left palm. Inhale, sweep your left arm up overhead, reaching your right leg behind you. Reverse warrior. Making sure to maintain the integrity of the bend in your left knee. One more breath. And then inhale, rise up out of your hips. We'll pivot the right toes to face the back of the mat. And hop your left foot in a little bit more, preparing for Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. So from here, hips are square. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold. If you'd like, and you have your book/block nearby, feel free to bring your hands behind your leg on a block like I'm doing right here. On your next inhale, maybe even taking a half lift, and exhale to fold a little deeper. Making sure to maintain the integrity of the bend in your right leg. One more breath. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips, and inhale, rise all the way up. From here, we'll take warrior one, bending the right knee and sweeping the arms up overhead. If you'd like to take a wider stance, you can always bring the left foot behind you a little bit more. Getting comfortable in your warrior one. From here, if you'd like to take eagle arms, inhale, arms out. Exhale, interlace. Left arm is underneath the right. One more breath here. And on your exhale, bend your right knee a little bit more, coming onto the ball of your left foot. From here, we'll take warrior eagle. If this is too much, feel free to bring your hands to heart center. And this is just a variation of warrior three. And inhale, lift your left foot off the mat. Flexing your left foot. Two more breaths, you guys got it. And then inhale, coming in to eagle pose. So you can kick your left leg in front of you and wrap it around your right, sinking into this pose. If this is too much, you can always kickstand your left toes to the outer edge of your right foot. And I'll face you guys so you can see what I'm doing. If you sink a little lower, that makes the leg bind a little easier. One more breath wherever you are. Then on your inhale, rise, releasing your binds, and shake it out. From here, we'll take Ragdoll Pose. So you can inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet to about hips distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and add as much bend into your knees as you like. Swaying your head and body side to side. If you like some hamstring openers, take turns bending one knee and then the other. Two more breaths to explore. And whenever you're ready, release your bind. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips, and inhale, rise all the way up. Great job, guys. So from here, we'll take the right side. Beginning in Ukatasana chair pose. Inhale, arms out to your goal pose. Reaching your right arm underneath your left here and reaching for the left palm. Always feel free to grab opposite shoulders if that's more accessible. From here, inhale, Ukutasana chair pose. Maybe lifting those toes up once more. With every exhale, sinking a little lower. And inhale, arms up, come up a little bit more. One more breath. And then inhale, lift your left foot off the mat. And exhale, step it back. High crescent lunge. If you'd like, we will be taking the movement on this side again. Inhale to find the arch. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center, holding here. And exhale, release your bind, opening up warrior two. Feel free to hang out in warrior two, or if you'd like to add that tricep stretch once again, finding that bind. Making sure your drishti is towards the front of the room. Right knee tracks towards right pinky toe, and left foot is at about a 90-degree angle. One more breath. On your exhale, release. Opening your arms out to a T. From here, flip your right palm, bring the left hand to the back of left thigh, finding reverse warrior. You can also find a bind here, reaching for your right hip crease, making sure to maintain the integrity of the bend in your right leg. One more breath. And then inhale, rise up out of your hips, pivot all the way around. Left toes face the front of the room, hopping your right foot in, preparing for pyramid pose. Hips are square here. Inhale, arms up into the air, and exhale, fold forward. If you'd like to use your block or book again, feel free to do so. You can always bring it in front as well. In this pose, you want to feel a scissoring motion. Right hip comes forward and left hip goes back. If you'd like, on your inhale, find a half lift, and exhale, fold. One more breath. And then inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips. And inhale, rise all the way up. Great job, guys. Now we're moving into warrior one. Feel free to take a different stance if you'd like. Back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. And left knee is stacked on top of left ankle. And from here, we'll be taking eagle arms once again. Right arm goes underneath left this time and reach for left palm. 2 more breaths here. And then on your exhale, bend forward, adding a lot more bend into your left knee, and eventually lifting the left foot or right foot off the mat. War Eagle. 2 more breaths. And it's totally okay if your left leg is shaking a little bit. And then inhale, rise, coming into Eagle. Once again, feel free to use your right foot as a kickstand, and I'll come face forward so you can see what I'm doing. With every inhale, lifting your elbows up, and exhale, sinking a little deeper. One more breath. And inhale, rise, and exhale, release, shaking it out. We'll take Ragdoll once again. Inhale, sweeping the arms up overhead, and exhale to fold forward. Heel toe your feet toward hips distance apart, grabbing opposite elbows, and allowing your torso to rock side to side. Add as much bend into the knees as you'd like. If you like, you can do the bending one knee and then the other, like we did on the other side. One more breath wherever you are. And exhale, release your bind. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to hips. And inhale, rise all the way up. Maybe taking a shoulder roll or wiggling it out. Coming back to Tadasana Mountain Pose. Allowing yourself 2 more breaths here. And now we'll take a few hip openers. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, and feel free to move through your vinyasa, meeting in down dog. From here, inhale, sweep the right leg into the air. Exhale, bending the knees, stacking the hips. Feel free to take a few knee circles, moving in one direction and then the other, or drawing a circle with your ankle clockwise and counterclockwise. Inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, and gently plant your right foot in between your hands. Drop your left knee onto the mat, untucking your toes. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. From here, if you'd like to add a little bit more eagle arms, feel free to do so. So I'll be doing the right arm underneath the left here. As you inhale, maybe finding the arch in your back, and exhale around your spine. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale back to neutral, and exhale, release. Maybe wiggling it out. And then we'll fold forward. Heel toe your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, finding Pigeon Pose. So for this pose, making sure your back leg is straight. Inhale here, and exhale. Fold forward.
Feel free to round your spine as much as you'd like here. Finding more of a relaxed pose. We've been doing a lot of heart openers today. On your next inhale, slowly begin to rise up onto your palms. Tucking your left toes, and exhale, send your sit bones up and back into down dog. Taking any movements you may need here. Maybe pedaling the dog, bending one knee and then the other. From here, inhale, sweep the left leg into the air. Exhale, bend the knee, stacking the hips. Taking a few ankle rolls. Maybe making some knee circles. Taking any movements that may feel good. Whenever you're ready, inhale, straighten your legs, square your hips. Exhale, knee to chest, and gently plant your left foot in between your hands. Drop your right knee onto the mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. From here, feel free to find eagle arms once again. I'll be bringing the left arm underneath the right this time. Inhale, finding the back bend, lifting your elbows up towards the sky. And exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Whoop. Inhale back to center. And exhale, release your bind. Folding forward, inhale, toe your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. Finding Pigeon Pose once again. Looking behind you to make sure your back leg is straight. Inhale, maybe for a heart opener. And exhale, fold forward, rounding your spine as much as you need here. Maybe making a little pillow with your hands. And allowing your forehead to rest. One more breath. And then inhale, slowly rise up onto your palms. Tucking your right toes, and exhale, send your sit bones up and back for our last down dog of the day. Bending one knee and then the other. Taking any movements you may need. And on your inhale, shift forward, and exhale, release your knees onto the mat, untucking your toes, and slowly finding a seated posture. From here, we'll take a few more hip openers. So first, we'll be finding Ujjayi Shushasana, or head to knee pose. So we'll begin by lengthening the right leg out in front of us, and bringing the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Feel free to round your spine as much as you'd like in this pose. If you'd like a little bit more of a hamstring opener, you can always inhale to straighten your back and exhale, fold with a flat back. One more breath. And inhale, slowly rise up. From here, we'll find full shoelace pose this time, bringing the left leg across. And heel toe your foot out. And then we'll bend the right knee. Feel free to hang out here if you'd like. Or you can always inhale to rise and exhale to fold forward. We'll take 2 more breaths here. And then now we'll have a fun transition into shoelace pose with the other leg. So without thinking too much, you'll turn to your right side and walk your hands behind you, making a full circle. Yeah, I hope that made sense. So from here, your left leg is across and your right leg is underneath. Your right leg is across and your left leg is underneath. So now we're in shoelace. Feel free to hang out here in a seated pose, or if you'd like, on your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. One more breath. Then inhale, slowly rise. And from here, we'll lengthen the left leg out in front of us and bring that right foot to the inside of the left leg, finding Ujjayi Shushasana on the left side. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Making sure to center yourself over the left leg. One more breath. And on your next inhale, slowly rise up. And from here, we'll gently release onto the back. And we'll take a few movements here. So if you'd like, we'll be doing eagle crunches. So we'll start with the right arm underneath the left, or feel free to grab opposite shoulders once again. And then you'll wrap your right leg around your left. On your inhale, you'll lengthen your elbows up and exhale, crunch in. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen and exhale, crunch, holding here. And then inhale, lengthen. From here, release your bind, but we'll take a twist, opening your arms out to a T, and then gently allow your right knee to go across your body. This is a really deep twist. If it is too much for you today, feel free to just unravel your legs and bring your right knee towards your left side. We'll be here for about 3 more breaths. If you'd like, you can look over your right shoulder as well for a little extra. Inhale back to center. And then cross your right, bend your right knee and bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. We'll find figure 4 here. Feel free to hang out in this position with your left foot flat on the mat, or if you'd like, you can grab the back of your left thigh or even your left shin for a little bit more, making sure your right foot is flexed here. With every inhale, maybe bring it a little closer, or if you'd like to add some dynamic movement, you can rock side to side. Feel free to do whatever feels nice in your body right now. And inhale back to center. And from here, you'll release your bind, allowing your left foot to come onto the mat and unwinding your right foot. Windshield wiping your legs side to side. And then from here, we'll do the eagle crunches on the left side, bringing your left leg or your left arm underneath your right, or grabbing opposite shoulders, bringing your left leg, wrapping it around your right. From here, inhale to lengthen and exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, crunch, hold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release your arm bind. And then bringing your left knee towards your right side, finding the nice deep twist. Maybe opening your arms out to a T. Again, if the eagle legs are too much, feel free to just bring your left knee across. One more breath here. Then inhale back to center. And we'll find figure 4 on the left side, bringing the left ankle on top of the right hip. Feel free to keep your right foot on the mat, or if you'd like to add a little bit more of a hip opener, you can reach for the back of your right thigh, or even the front of your right shin. Maybe taking those rocking movements side to side or staying stationary. Whatever you like here. You can even, with every inhale, maybe bringing it a little closer to you. Making sure the left foot is flexed. One more breath wherever you are. And then from here, inhale to release, dropping your right knee or your right foot onto the mat and unraveling. Windshield wipe your legs side to side. And from here, you have two options before we settle into Shavasana. You can either move into Souptabatakanasana, bringing the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to open wide. You can stay here. Or if you'd like an inversion, you can bring your a block or your book underneath your sacrum, and lifting both legs up into the air for waterfall pose. If you'd like, you can even lift your arms into the air for sleeping tiger. can allow your eyes to flutter shut here. Just relax. One more breath. And then we'll gently release our arms beside us, planting both feet onto the mat and removing the block. From here, stretching both legs out in front of you, arms beside you, totally relaxing into Shavasana here. Take up as much space as you need. Fully surrender. Your eyes are fluttered shut here. Relax the toes. Relax the feet. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax the hips. Relax the stomach. Relax the chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hands. Relax your neck. Relax your face. And remove the hold of your tongue from the roof of your mouth. We'll slowly begin to start adding movement back into our fingertips and our toes, maybe wiggling them. On your inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, maybe pointing your toes. On your next exhale, gently release into the fetal position on your favorite side. And with as little effort as possible, we'll slowly make our way into a seated pose at the top of the mat. We'll take one last breath together. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to forehead. May you have peaceful thoughts. To your lips, may you have peaceful words. And to your heart, may you have peaceful actions. Thank you all so much for coming today and showing up for yourselves. Namaste. Thank you all so much again for coming today. Please, if you have time,
There's a survey in the description box below, and you can give me any feedback. I really appreciate it, and it would help me out a lot. So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.